That's me. What up, sis? Let me cut off this music. Basically. The person in the wrong mind would read that wrong. Just read it back. Give me a sec. Right. But I understand what we planting. It's the same old for me. Glorious day with the fam. Made it, woke up, made it through another day in life. Woke up to niggas talking like me. All sorts of shit. Also, woke up the motherfuckers talking about me. The same old, nothing new. That old, decrepit, dying, toothless Irish drunkard who screams behind the mask. The guy who wished death on my son. Him. A host of sideline trolls. Oh yeah, this other old two-faced dude that used to come around. Him. Same old. But other than that, I'm here for my regular 1-2-1-2. You ever seen his face? Yeah. Yeah, you should have seen 2 years ago when I was trolling the shit out of him with a photo of his face, like dancing across the screen and whatnot. You good? Woke up to a motherfucker trying to turn me against my people. So now I'm here with my people, And I know they up because, hey Google, what time is it in Northern Ireland?
The time in Northern Ireland, UK is 7:29 a.m.
Be it 7:30 in the morning that I normally put my, 7 o'clock for them, because I think I started at 12:30. Yeah, I'd like to, address this, but that probably ain't gonna happen. The mask looks better. That's what we said. We was on some take the mask off, take the mask off. Oh shit, put the mask back on. So he's running around attempting to assimilate friendship with people I know, like that's supposed to offset me. In a time when the entire country is dealing with racism, I'm not surprised that some racist dude that I encountered before would attempt to creep their way back into my life. I'm just not. I'm not surprised. Yeah, me too. That's the thing about America and time differences. We're up at different times that they're up. But if you look at the point of time of being up, like I just asked Google, well, shit, Buddy's been up since 4 o'clock this morning, all into the morning, crying and talking about me, and trying to lie to an audience and flip things around and make it look different from what it was. You know what I mean? When I had my vest on last night, he must have been in here. He was talking about it today. But who's lurking? My country's going through a whole era and situation about racist matters and whatnot. And up pops the one dude who said the problem of the world was because of us black people. It's because of you black people. I can still hear the echoes. I'm not surprised at all that the toothless, and I wonder why the guy is toothless. Like, you know what I mean? You lose your teeth, did somebody knock them out? Somebody knock those out? Or did they fall on their own accord and you couldn't afford dentures? But I don't know why a toothless, decrepit, dying, insecure, racist Irish dude would want to come and strike the band back up with me. Like, you know what I mean? I thought we already got past all that. Hey, you're a racist white dude overseas who wishes death on children and jokes on paraplegics and fondles his own daughter. Why should we be having any conversation? Why should I keep conversation with people like that? Is he really worth the time? I've already spent 9 minutes. Is that too much? They want my attention. And that, I'll point out at the point of the times themselves. Hey. There aren't, any other black guys. It's that man that my name gets called out on the regular. He sends in his little white anarchists, race igniters to get something started. And then we end up here. It was all a setup. We saw it last week. I'm not surprised. Only thing I'm surprised is these are the lies that I hear. That's crazy. It's crazy talk. I'm paying my neighbors. What's this? I heard it like way back when, and I'm just like, really, we going there again? Goddamn. I'm paying my neighbors. Stay with me, sis. Did you know that I'm paying my neighbors to borrow their children for a photo op, a stream photo op, so that I can convince y'all I have a family. I'm actually paying someone else, this single woman who lives down the hallway. And somehow, while I've managed to move 3 to 4 times while streaming, somehow I still keep the same neighbor and the same kids. And just, you know, I mean, yeah, because I drive across town and go pick them up, bring them back, and be like, look, here's my son, here's my daughter. I mean, it's just the ultimate expected, weak, bigot-minded, racist attempt. Like how Donald Trump said that Obama wasn't truly American and he wasn't born here, and I don't believe that he's really a family, he's part of the American family. No, you know, along those lines. And what happens when you reach too much? You extend yourself and you begin to look desperate. So in these desperate times and measures that we're going through in our country, I really don't have time for degenerates of foreign lands with their racist antics trying to chime in, want to be involved. I feel they had their time, you know what I mean? Because while I heard them in their drunk rant of it being, it's been 10 years since that happened. Jesus Christ, I haven't known you folk for 10 years. It's been 2 years. Oh, and the other 3, 4, that's them, him chiming out, whoever, little weirdos off the side looking for something to eat, or, you know, I mean, a crumb. I could call them by name, and by the time I got to a 7th name, I'd have all of them in mention. Yeah, see, he took off. He doesn't like the truth. It hurts. But yeah, I really don't feel I should lower myself a standard to take time out for some toothless coward in a mask who wants to talk about children and who wants to plead to a crowd of today that I sent them a voice message to their wife about her being able to suck on my black member. I sent the message to him, but I felt he was faking the apology that he was trying to extend for clout. No, I sent him the message saying, if you fly your wife over to the States and have her suck my black member, I will take into consideration forgiving the fact that you wish death on my son. That's what I remember. Really, though. Oh, that's Steven. Yeah. And he's smoking. He doesn't have COVID. No, my sis said I keep hearing someone coughing. And I'm like, the diesel. Besides this, how was your day? Again, I told you, first and foremost, the day was grand. Day was good. The day's been fine. The evening, night, all of it's perfect. All of it's perfect. This couldn't happen at a better time. It momentarily takes the ease away from what's going on here. It, even though it's the same matter, gives me a different perspective, because now I can see, while it's the end of the world, kind of like for everybody in a way, that their main focus in their dying moments are about me. I get it. Just like here in the country, the main focus is about us. So, it's good to be able to, be a matter. I mean, yesterday I was big in Britain. Today I'm big in Northern Ireland. Who knows what tomorrow brings? What fame brings tomorrow holds, you know what I mean? I mean, I had a dude speaking to some pigeons, some leaves, hiding out the shadow, whispering my name, along with some other dude and their drunken stutter behind their mask, talking about me and my children. These are the kind of things, when you turn on the news and you be hearing black people talk about, y'all don't know what we go through though. Y'all don't know what we deal with it on a day-to-day. These are some of those similar things, because I've involved myself in this. And what have I gotten back from it? Friendship, loyalty, and a lot of bullshit. And this is just some of that. Comes with the territory. Says, I'm just a poor boy from a poor family in a poor hood. I mean, Jesus Christ. I put on my protest gear. They deflect the fucking pepper bullets. And it's a problem all the way out in North Ireland. What does he think? He's a soldier? Yeah, I'm a street soldier, yeah. Lieutenant had to match. Calling all the shots. Okay. Right here from the strategy room. But if only they invented time travel. Time machine. We could just go back in time. To that very week that he was at his weakest, and I stepped in with an effort to help him strengthen himself, i.e. in form of cut back on all the damn drinking. Come on, lady, listen. We gonna get you off the sauce all week. And then, you have some on the weekend. A little program we devised, an intervention, if you will. It failed miserably. And I'm still paying for it today. Because I initially tried to help. Look what that got me. I tried to pry the bottle away from a drunkard for the better of themselves and the relations around them and their friends. I remember the good old days. Everybody remembers the good old days. In return for a thank you, I get my newborn son. Hey, Term's having a son. He's got a son? Yeah, man, congratulations. Yeah, their son dies. As a, return of favor, I guess. I don't know. I'm still trying to run that one through my mind, how we got there. We went from racism, we went from congratulation to racism to death. It's a mean ride. To now, 2 years later, I gotta hear his friends and him crying as to why I won't just let it go. Tell me something, sis. Honestly here, if you and I got into it and I told you, hey, womp 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 womp, I hope your child dies. Could we come back from that, do you think? Be honest with me. Now I know about the womp 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 womp. I feel we can come back from that. But I hope your child died. You ain't gonna do nothing. You just gonna, put on while your child just sits there and dies. That's what you gonna do. If I say something like that to you, at the height of a 3-year relation of us knowing each other, you think we could repair that bridge? You think we can come back from that? Be honest with me, come on. No good deed goes unpunished. Hell no. Hell to the no. That's a line you can't cross. It's loaded like a laser. It'll split you in half. And then, let's take it one step further along the line of reality. If I did all that, then I was like, wish death on your kid, woo woo. And then, following right after that, I made a mockery of it, joking about it. Ha ha. I don't need to apologize to you for nothing. About nothing. Whatever. You're supposed to have thick skin out here. And then I grovel my way back to your doorstep about a year later. Hey, girl got game. I know I was wrong. But don't you think you should let it go? When you gonna give it up? And I really like it. If you in return told me that you'd give it up when I sent my sister in to eat it from the back for an hour, would that be disrespectful on your behalf? Should I take that in disrespect? If we ever see each other, in real life, it's going down on sight. Target acquired. So, would you ever want to be my friend? Because there was a lot of distance from us, and we both know in real life we ain't gonna see each other. Would you be mad if I pursued you around after and lied about the instance and how things went? And in a time of compassion, needed compassion, understanding, sympathy, empathy, understanding, in a time that all of that is needed, would you approach me with some shit? Like, Hey, or would you strike up the band, hey, let's do the racist thing again. Hey, let's do the stupid, pointless conversation because I need content in my stream thing again. I'm just asking. You lurkers and observers, break out those pens and pads, take some notes. I'm just asking questions. You can put yourself in that position. Don't worry about, we're just using my sis here as an example. And versus, yo, look, okay, this is what happened. If racism sparks up convo in his stream, then that's what he's going to do. Oh, racism has always sparked up conversation in that stream. Oh yeah, not just with me. Don't take me. No, there's another one of our fallen streamers, passed away recently, who is disrespected, demeaned, and used as a racist slur within that stream, and nothing's done about it. It always makes for conversation. GTA Thugs, ain't seen you in a moment, partner. How you doing? You can forgive, but never forget. Depends on how many times. Additionally, it comes a time when you get real effing tired of forgiving. And there's some things that are unforgivable. Oh. It's pathetic. I put that in rotation years ago. So now in hindsight, someone who thrives off of trolling, I found that most interesting. For a friend to come along and ask me, do you know who the trolls are? No. They could be your friends. You wouldn't know, right? I guess so. And it was at that very moment, motherfucker nonchalantly told on himself. And has always said that, always pushed that. I've heard that a couple times, not just with me. And it's like, oh, okay, what's this narrative about friends having other accounts and saying shitty things to their friends, but playing friends to them? Oh, the two-face activity. Okay, cool. I'm all in. I get it. Really good. Appreciate you. How's things your way? Likewise. In all honesty, everything's good. We maintaining. It's here just the usual, like it's, you scroll up, sis asked me how's things, she said same old, same old. I said, yep, it's just same old, same old. You know what I mean? As far as here goes, I mean, they ain't got no new video games out of nothing. We chopping it up about life and whatnot, and got people sitting amongst us right now, mad that they cannot have this type of content or conversation or reality or chemistry within their stream. I think that's the problem. I know that's one of the problems. And then my skin complexion just doesn't help it at all. But it's just us chopping shit up as usual. Not sure what's going on. It's my opinion. No, don't hear much. Just jump on and say hi to cool folk. Right. I mean, shit. These days, back in the days, y'all get 9 hours from me. These days, you get 4. You can get 2. Yeah, you can get 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. But I'm just jumping on to say what's up to the cool folk. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. High yellow is beautiful. I mean, if we on the matter. But, that's right. I get the most highest racial jokes from them. What was it? I'm not black. I'm just dirty. So in all actuality, I'm white. Oh. Must be my white privilege. Ha! Masonic Zero. What's going on, sir? Richard the Bowyer. What's going on, Richard the Bow? What's good, bro? How you been? Good. I'm white and I salute you, brother. So groovy, sir. Show you a couple things that'll flip your wig. Anyways, y'all be easy, man. Stay healthy. Respect. Blessings all. Likewise, right back to you, sir. That's what's up. Stay safe in these streets. Stay smart in your movements and stay up. Yeah. I'm flexing my white privilege. What will they come up with next? So we mesh this together. Okay, I'm confused. I might need the audience's help on this one. Did my wife cheat on me? And I'm raising some other dude's child, because I heard that theory. Or am I going down the hall to my neighbor, paying her to allow her children and her to pose as my family? Unique, we're gonna need your help on this one. You loving ass femme fatale, how you doing? Family and good, we are. Even though they talk about us from high noon, from late at night till 5 in the morning in Northern Ireland. We good, we real good. They hate to see us doing good. And if it would resolve anything, just to satisfy or that in that move, make that dude look that stupid, if I could, I would drag the camera for a glimpse into the bedroom. And then how could it be Well, I paid the woman to sleep in my bed at night too. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, man. And why do I have pictures of little children around the room? Am I some sort of pedophile or something? No, that's him. I feel they're good and bad in everyone. There's good and bad in everyone. We all bleed red. Yeah, I agree. There's a bad side to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, yep. But it's not devised of lying to an audience about a family that I don't have. That's for sure. We stay doing good even when it ain't so good. We find the good. They stay trying to find the bad, even when everything's all good, especially when everything's good. And then when things is bad, they want to add some other pointless shit. I'm white, but I'm happy as hell when I see a black man or woman successful. That's me. Diggity, that's you. Alright. Team player. That's not the case for everyone. You know that, right? You know there's a flip side to that coin. Hold on, wait. He got what? He's able to do what? He's articulate as hell and what the fuck? No, educate? No, that's not what they told us. Who is this guy? What do you mean he can do what he wants? Who does he answer to? Why is it that whenever he streams, he's smoking the best shit on the planet? And that's all he does, in addition to making sense, being cool with others, social, playing some tunes, putting up drone videos, being a good friend to others. But I can't really, respect that. Nah, I'm doing too much. I need to not smoke my weed and just go away. But that's funny. I looked both ways before crossing. And guess what? I had just got the weirdo talking to another fellow pothead. Damn. And they was all in agreement with them on it. And that pothead has more children than me. And they stream longer than me. But I guess there's no problem there. I don't see their children running in on stream either. So they must not care for their children. Damn. How's that work? But that pothead's white and a female. I guess there's a problem with the black potheads. The dudes, yeah. Gotta lash out on them. That, you ain't missed much. People need to start taking a good look in the mirror. Or people need to start looking at the good in people. I don't want to do that. Gotta find some bad stuff, man. Then when I tell you about the bad stuff, it's, oh, he's a gangster. No, it's just my experience in life. Cards I've been dealt. But yeah, I'm G'd the fuck up. No shit. 5-star general. Off with his head.
You can help himself. Off with your head.
On that note, how's your little one doing, sir? groovy. He's having fun. Nobody's bothering him in all actuality of life. Just the chatter I hear. I come here. Him? Oh man, he's learning his ABCs, speaking, he's formulating sentences. The bond with our family is something I never even dreamed of. You know, a little guy came along, fit perfectly amongst us, no doubt. He's the center of attention. What else can I say on his behalf? He's healthy. Constantly happy. I mean, he gets cranky. He's in his terrible twos and, you know, wakes up on the cranky side. He's got a little bit of that, you know, I need to get my way, turn on the sirens if I don't. We're working with all that, you know. No, Richard, that's a bad thing. According to some people, he should just not be here. Jeez. But it is. He's here, we're here, she's there. She's here, we're all really still good through this pandemic. We've always been a hunkered down family. No shit. We run a very tight ship as far as guardians and what we doing, parenting and all that. Time management, nutrition, education, you know, the parent checkoff list. I mean, my daughter, she's a little genius right now. She's another one. But yeah, he tends to overshadow her. Everyone's focused on him. But the kids are doing good. The kids are doing great. You're not gonna lie. It's 3 a.m. in your eyes in. It's 1 for me. I'm gonna go ahead, let you punch out early. I don't feel that your moderating skills are needed. Unique's here. She got it covered. She owes some extra time in from her time taking off 2 weeks back. So the switch out is good. We good. But go ahead and throw it off the backboard for the no-look dump. You got a trailer. I got you. And pat Jake on the head one time for all of us. You know what I mean? You good dog. It's a good boy. You take your punk ass to bed, sis. And you know I say punk in loving terms. You know what I mean? Not unique loving terms, but in a unique way that I love you. You know. You that punk. You're my sister, so you know you always gotta be kind of like a punk to me. You know. She'll be back. And stay safe, stay smart, stay up. You know, I appreciate your wise words from my sister. She like, you done? You done? Go to bed. Don't let me catch you up on the other side of town. 26 minutes later when I do a check, talking about I can't sleep and shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's all love. It's all love. And that is La Familia. It's not my fault. Like Master P and them. Y'all haven't kept real chemistry with people. Real friendships and shit. So you don't have anything real to rely on except the hate. The hate's real. That's real. We can tell. See you unwanted. Steven got the bodega vibes for us. I like it like that. Seen you on Wanted. Say hi. I'm a dip. Be easy. You and the fam, be safe. Seen you on Wanted. What? I'm dead. How you gonna dip out while you say you seen me on Wanted? America's Most Wanted and shit? So you and the fam be safe. I seen you on Wanted. Huh? There it is. That's why I wear the bulletproof vest. Not because it was a gift from another streamer. No. Simply because I'm a wanted man. Me and my family, we on the move. Sure. Seen you on and wanted to stop in and say what's up. Yeah, that reads better versus seen you on Wanted. Say hi, I'm a dip, be easy. You and the fam stay safe. And correct yourself with the safe. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah. So I don't want to stick around too much, you know. I don't want to be an accomplice to anything. That aspects. I read that like, hold on, Ninja, wait a minute. You can't just leave me like that. I'm not wanted. I mean, technically speaking, okay. But not by the U.S. Department of Justice. No. Dub C, man, letting them have it out here. What's going on, sir? He said we rolling up. Should have said it different. I was just saying in my last stream, man, y'all gotta be proofreading sometimes before you hit send. Just think it through. Make sure it's all solid, you know. But you good, man. You good, man. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I think we just gotta clarify that up. Nigga, what episode was that? Yo, I seen you on Wanted, man. Hope you and the fam safe. I'm gonna go ahead and breeze up out of here. Yeah. I see your handiwork, sir. Dub motherfucking C. Huh? Ain't that some shit? We had a bumping road behind this whole bullshit. You know what it was? I just ain't want to hear about the motherfucker, but the cards have fell where they may, and it seems like I got the card that reads, I gotta hear about the motherfucker. So we good. We forever good. We good. I see you putting in work. Letting them know what it is, what it ain't. Hot damn. What a vicious web of lies and deceit he's trying to weave, huh? Saying, you know, my boy Steven said this, that, and third about me. I go check. Yo, man, what is this? Nah, man, nigga lying through his teeth. No, you know what? You're right. Because I'm listening to him lying through his teeth about my scenario. Check out the scenario. Yes, there was a volatile message. Yes. I do not deny sending the volatile message to him. No, she was never on my friends list. But any old Lewinsky. How'd it go again? I think there was something about a begging for my mercy or apology. Accept the apology, let it go. But it was all fake. I saw that. Exposed all that. It was all for a clout maneuver. And then I sent the volatile message talking about, oh, I'll forgive you for wishing death on my son when you send your wife over here to suck on my black member. I felt with all that had been said, it was only just. I thought you was done with old boy. And that's funny, because we were talking about this earlier today, Stephen and I. Stephen and I had to fall out shortly after him coming out of the hospital. He said that was in October last year. Well, newsflash, that was a very fucking long time ago. And we've been cool for a very fucking long time since that. Sorry, didn't come running out to let everybody know my friend status level as if it was anybody's business. Sorry, my fault. I should have came and told y'all. Yeah. So, let's not forget, shall we? Ever. Me. Music class moment. Me. Anytime I've had a situation with somebody, think about it. Probably you, lurker. Anytime I've had a situation with anyone, it may have been turbulent, it may have went over smooth. But I've always given that person another chance, a second chance. I've always reproached the table. Hey, what the fuck did we just go through? You know what? I'm mature enough to just fucking let it be one on the bridge. Because, you know, during that whole ordeal, you didn't wish death on my family like people do these days. You didn't really cross any serious lines. I mean, you said this, I said that. I do that with fucking everybody. There's not one of you that is free of that judgment, free of that experience if we've had a bump in the road. And I know, I'm just saying. So, excuse the fuck out of me, but excuse me, get the fuck out of the way. I'm still always gonna be me. Right. So, when we get to the point that you've crossed too many lines or a certain line that we can't come back from, oh, that's what the hell it is too. Hold on, but wait. Wow, across the board, jackpot. Boom. Speaking of that, did you get that mistake fixed? I don't know which mistake it was. There's been a lot of mistakes made. Not like that, just curious. Yeah, and I'm just being sarcastic, but yet truthful. We that's been water under the bridge for the two of us. If I have to speak on behalf, no problem. What the fuck? I don't even remember when it actually took place, but I want to go ahead and say since the beginning of the year. You know? What so many people wanted to happen, happened. And then, what they didn't expect to happen, happened. But even while what happened, some people were expecting what has happened to happen. Oh, you and Steven gonna be back cool. I was all on my nah, no we not. No the fuck we not. In the moment. I digressed. I thought about it. Hey, this is the first time me and my boy ever had a motherfucking situation. And, you know, he did his thing, whatever. It wasn't corralled by others, but this is what they wanted, right? Nah. Let me check the temperature. Came back around. Yo, Manito, what's up? Turn, what's going on? Huh? Let's chat. Hablando, we gotta talk. That was a long time ago. Sorry, Charlie. We didn't come out with a public service announcement, a PlayStation service announcement that everything was okay. Tanto, yeah. I have over 1,000 people on my friends list. I'll try to do better this year, keeping everyone up with my status quo of all those people on that list. But in the meantime, y'all work on y'all list. Y'all work on y'all situations and chapters of whatever it is we got. Please don't worry about what me and somebody else got like that. The only thing you should worry about like that is that issue that I talked to y'all about. Where you have an instance where Buddy wished death on my newborn child. That issue, yeah, sorry, it's sensitive. That one I'm pretty sure, I'll guarantee you. Because he was already given his one chance. 2 chances, in fact. 3 strikes around. And while I would give many and any of you, I would owe it to my friends. I would owe it to myself as being a friend to reapproach the table if the table was reapproachable. You know I analyze shit, right? I analyzed my own fucking situation. Yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I missed out. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know this, I see that, I see this. It all looks like what the fuck. So it became a very high, intense what the fuck moment. If you ask me. So which were good. Okay. I don't hold it against him. He doesn't hold it against me for things that were said. We can forget. We can forgive. You remember, we ain't had to remind each other. I just thought we was cool like that. My bad. Who's that? Dub said that. That's why I missed the comment beforehand and I don't have my shit ready like that. Hold on, Dub. I knew 100% y'all would be cool. Y'all the realists in this play, man. Friends. me see. And it's all good. It's all good. No, I'm lashing out on nobody. But we're real big in Northern Ireland, and that seemed to affect people out that way. The fact that someone else was given extended the same olive branch, and then it was able to be planted, and now we have a whole olive tree. They threw away the olive branch. They pissed on the olive branch when I extended it. They wanted to turn it into a mockery and a joke. Rumble, young man, rumble. And Rasta, what's going on? Blessings, King and Queen. Alex. Alexander's up in this piece as well. Oh, I'm missing comments. Excuse me, good sir. What's going on? Hold on. And I just gotta go back because I feel I've been missing shit, and as of lately when I miss shit, it ends up some shit. And after the mistake get fixed, I don't make anything by accident. That's why I ain't mention no name. I just thought we was cool like that. My bad. No, we cool, and we cool like that. And don't take it in the wrong way. All good. Like I said, I seen the work you've been putting in. Alright, now I guess I didn't miss much, but where is Alexander? Oh, you was just shouting out the usual crowd, huh? The usual suspects. See Alexander? Oh, okay. That mistake, yes. Oh man, that was like where you be at sometimes, you know what I mean? You really was slacking. Because we were having a laugh about that yesterday. So it turns out, right, that what the fuck? Like he was drunk and then passed out. Meanwhile, I'm going like, but why you ain't do that? He didn't even know what happened. At all. Like at all. Yeah, we were having a serious laugh about that yesterday. Well, the day before, I don't know, this quarantine thing's got me in a phase with time. Yes, that mistake has been corrected. That mistake you made is corrected, yes. Nah. I'm gonna tell the truth, the mistake I made. Well, good, like you said, your business is your biz. Now, only if we can get some others to jump in on that train of understanding and thought. Ask me how's business, I tell you business is good. It's business as usual. Plenty of times. Here, let me share something with y'all. Give you a bodega moment. Give you a slice of time from bodega moments. plenty of times. Steven and I chilling and party, rocking out with our children, rocking out with our family. Like that's the vibe. No need to even explain, yo, I gotta go do this, or woo woo. You know, sometimes out of courtesy, but most of the time, boom, we just moving, just living, doing our thing, cutting the clock, being fathers, holding it down. Come enjoy our little smoke break, play our games, fam, dinner, life. So many times, I lost count. So I can understand, in hindsight, what people don't get. It's more than, you know, he's from New York and my block that I grew up on. It's more than that. We built real chemistry like I have with some of y'all, but even more so.
You have to like to be unified. You want to be all chiefs, but nothing else.
Well, I'll be Big Chief Smoke a lot, smoke more. Big Chief smoking, smoke a lot, Lieutenant smoke more. Figures, he was all chill about it. You should have caught it. He stopped texting. Remember, it got to the point I was like, yo, bro, what's up? Like, you there? He was out, drunk. Done. I had no idea. You watch someone so long you feel like you know them, get comfortable. Okay. Yeah. That should be the setting, right? But you know what we deal with? You know what we deal with? Fake people who watch you for a long time, and they get that feeling that they know you, and then want to run out and try to expose you. And they throw it on the table for comfort. Yeah.
I never went to one child with one of my friends. We never built up an animosity or that you just make sure that felt like we had to challenge each other in order to have respect for each other.
Right.
I mean, certain friends did like challenge, hey, I get this many girls this summer, you get that many girls this summer, see who happens. Like, fuck around like that, not this.
But there was still camaraderie. We were boys. We were people. There was never anything mad because you got that girl, right? There's never no fight because you got to talk to that girl. Like nah, like friendly competition. Yeah. I bet you at the Puerto Rican Day Parade I bagged more than you. Bam.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, this year in school, we're in the same grade. All these bitches, which ones we know back them up.
And that's how real friends roll. Facts.
And it ain't no racial, that never was a conversation. It was just like vibe. It's just growing up. Night, staying over, hanging out, going places, hopping the train, meeting bitches on the other side of town, getting chased, getting shit, like, stories. Like, growing up. I feel like a lot of these people didn't grow up. I didn't get that. Something happened. And I feel
Okay,
like
Dubs. I can't help them. Okay, Dubs. Right. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I notice a lot of y'all got PhDs, play degrees. But listen, and before I go any further, Dub, I get that. And my apologies. Again, I'm pushing the sarcasm on it because somebody else was rifing about it, mad about it. Oh, Steve in turn. I heard enough today with the matter. I could use earplugs. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, and you were the first to you know, approach the matter. Hey, I thought you guys, nah, we been good. We've really been good. So, not to you. You are that cool to ask me. Yeah, it's not a problem. Again, but I get what you're saying. Warriors, come out and jugando. Having muscle pain is no joke. Right. My shoulder was killing me last week. Jesus, I tried to get it to crack and couldn't.
You notice that the records people have worked, they're not keyboard warriors.
I don't know, you getting text on your side? No? Nothing? Nothing on my line over here. Look, same here. What you got? Quantum. 6. I got 10. And out of the 10, unique, dub, roster, girl got game. Okay. You. Well then, out of Richard. And he'll fill in for you. You know, you here. Right? So then I got you. Boom. GTA Thugs. 7. Hold on, we doing good. We doing good. And then it was Girl Got Gay. So I got 3 definite lurkers. Possibly observers. Don't, you know, might be an observer amongst y'all. But I feel Old Man Rivers here at, hold on. Hey Google, what time is it in Northern Ireland?
The time in Northern Ireland, UK is 8:36 a.m.
At 8:36 in the morning? Yeah. Crack a fresh Dutch Gold and shit. I know he here. Girl Got Game went to sleep, so we'll take back a count of 3 with 1 possible observer, which now becomes 4. 2 possible observers. 3 definite lurkers. He's over there like, how's he doing? So, in other news, now that we spent an hour addressing the usual, same old, shall we turn our attention to real life current events? Because, you know, I overheard something. Well, how'd it go? You know, Steven was talking about the COVID-19 and all that. Like, whatever. I want to talk about him. Sheesh. Now, let's talk about COVID-19. Seems like a more relevant issue. I don't know. And the current status of our country, all things finances, emotions, reality, court cases. Give that some thought. So in other news, severe storms threaten the 1,600-mile stretch across the United States.
Good Wednesday to you, meteorologist Penrod Javahari for CNN Weather, and it was an active Tuesday across the United States where over 100 severe weather reports came in, and about 9 of which were related to tornadoes, which happened to be the most active day of tornadoes in the U.S. since the 24th of May. Your counting was about 10 days ago. And look at the perspective here, another round of severe weather for the plains onto the Ohio Valley. Of course, around the south, that hot and humid air firmly in place. Could even see some evening thunderstorms as well. But when it comes to the severe weather threat, the predominant risk here going to be for some straight line winds and for some large hail. To the south there, could see some of these evening storms pop up and could bring with it quite a bit of rainfall in the coming several days as we transition into more of a southerly flow out of the Gulf of Mexico and pump in quite a bit of moisture into the state of Florida and along the Gulf Coast. In fact, look at the Sunshine State. Much of the state dealing with significant amounts of rainfall here in the next 2 days alone, as much as 2 to 3 inches widespread across the southern half of the state. That is something they'll take across the southwestern U.S. because about 20 million Americans dealing with excessive heat warnings and or heat advisories, and an area here widespread from the San Joaquin Valley down towards the southwest where temps are running
about to get a little rain. I thought we was gonna have a whole line of tornadoes and shit. Alright, we're good. Yeah.
It's like the Bible. Everything is a domino.
This can't be it, B. We got lives to live. Our son said, this can't be life. And yeah, I looked at that unique. Y'all not finna get none. Neither we. It starts right at our door. The whole strip of it starts right at our door from like Colorado on out. Wait, hold on. Yeah, cause cause behind it it's extreme heat that y'all getting, and we're getting. We might get light showers. That's how close. Like.
When it comes to the severe weather, round of severe weather for the plains onto the Ohio Valley.
Damn, pause, motherfucker. See, look at the layout that they show. See, Denver, we're gonna get some showers, but everybody else getting everything else. You're behind me over there, so it's raining out to New York, and they said it stretches out and it's gonna spin off crazy weather to Florida. You gonna buy a Sam 7 Arsenal? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Our next one is a 40 cal, the Glock. Oh, there's a lot of different makes of it, but yeah, there's that too, yo. Disastrous. At a time like this, the Postal Service is on the brink of crisis. Like they're about to shut down the entire Postal Service, bro. The U.S. Postal Service. That's crazy. That is a landmark business in this country since like forever. And they about to shut that shit all the way down. And Trump is trying to have it so that it just goes to, that Amazon picks up all deliveries. Give them the responsibility. I don't know why he would go for that. If you're claiming, I mean, there's never been a president that said he's going to take away jobs. So they're all going to create jobs, right, and bring jobs and all this. Why would you shut down the United States Postal Service? Why would you allow it to be shut down? He didn't give them any bailout money. He left them on their own intentionally. Like, nah. For some reason, I forget, like, something they did or whatever. Well, he's just not for them. He feels they need to be replaced or something. People need their bills in the mail. That's crazy, right? How are you going to make that transfer from what's in the mail with them to Amazon? You'd have to have those people train the Amazon people to what's going on within their infrastructure and building for at least 2 weeks. And they can make the switch like that, right? But who the fuck is going to be on board with that? Oh, hold on, let me just train you on how to take my job. It's going to be like that movie, The Hunger Games, soon. It already is, bro. It really already is. Just without the big actual super effects. Each quadrant of people in division are under their own belief of what's going on, and everybody's for survival. Rations get dropped, you know, by form and way of a paycheck, you know, lottery, different things, you know. We all go running for that. We want to take that back to our quarters and make sure we are right. And we'll kill anybody along the way or on the way back to see to it that, you know, we good. They've made it like that. And then they watch from a higher position. Look at the people scamper. Glad I've never known a day of existence like that. Peasants. We're looked at like that. Yeah, so that's why the movie did so well. Because it's reality. It's reality based. Little fantasy, nice makeup and costume, but the basis of it, the narrative, the bare bones of the story is reality. Amazon can't even be on point with getting the right packages delivered, and they can't take on more. Just saying, I've had at least a handful of times they got my shit wrong or delivered to the wrong address. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, there's a few things I'm wondering, where the fuck is that? I mean, I know that, you know, give 2 to 3 weeks for delivery at best, at most, but 2 to 3 months? Damn, alright, just sign it off, I guess. We won't get the floating UFO we ordered through Amazon. The floating UFO USB speaker, yeah. Don't know where that's at. El Presidente. What about him? I mean, there's mixed things all over the board. It's like there's this ugly side to him, but yet, from what I'm hearing from multiple sources, he's doing a lot of ugly work behind the scenes. And being deemed smear campaign. It happens to every president. And being ran on a smear campaign thing by magazine, the media, news, all that. Twitter was going to shut him down for the hate post. But aside from the apparent things to race to that we could find problem with, I'm more intrigued about this ugly work he's doing. These task force that he's unleashed, not about the protesters. No. There's another entire task force, 4 groups, 4 different type task force going after some ugly underbelly shit involving our country and our country's participants. Real upper echelon shit. We talking about Oprah. I don't want to believe it, but you showed me the truth. I have to. Obama. Just some real weird things going on. And he's heading that up while all this other stuff is going on. I've been waiting to see this action, but they have to keep things in the dark for a reason. Jackpot. It's very hard to place what is right. It's becoming very hard to place what is right, what's wrong, you know. Steffi Williams from California. I just wanted to say love and peace. We appreciate the love and accept your peace. I'm right back at you. I, for one, would like to see some result within this task force's objectives. I'd like to see some result. You know. In addition, I'd like to see some result in other sectors. I'd like to see him take care of the people. Been brought to my attention, he has an unlimited balance of finances, resources and finances, 2 of which he can spend on USA. So, I'd like to see some of that action. I already know and knew with the break of the riots, the COVID-19, any president would undergo scrutiny. It's your fault or whatever. What are you going to do about it? It wouldn't matter who was president. That's going to be the pressure on the shoulders of that person in office. Alexander, a man of politics, your timing is perfect, sir. 29 minutes to go. Good evening, all. Salute, term, unique, roster, dub. Respect. Did you know protesters are protesting all over the world for change within their police system? Yes. This matter, this time, has reached global. I don't think there's ever been any other instance. Maybe the Rodney King case. I know it caught global attention, but I don't know if it got global support. Obviously, because we're here decades later at the same situation. Now, this time they didn't beat the guy damn near to death. They actually killed the guy. Subdued him to death. Submitted him to death. Forced him to die. That has made world news over tenfold. They're doing murals around the planet. All right. His baby mother came out and spoke today. That was his girlfriend originally. Involved in an interracial relationship. Everybody jumped up support. His baby mother spoke out with his 6-year-old child he had just seen. Intensifies the connection, feelings, and as I've said, this happened far too many times when unchecked, and quite honestly, it wouldn't have mattered which good brother it would have been. It was a needed catalyst to have had what has been ignored. How are they wording it? Systemic racism within this country. If that man had his life taken from him, I don't want to say he gave his life, because he was fighting to live. If that man having his life taken, as many as others have been, is the one that opens everybody's eyes and gets us working here, some laws, bring in some other matters and what have you, then so be it. Be it then just another loss. Paid global support, Soros on action. Oh yeah? That's the evil dude also, right? As I understand. He's supporting, he's pushing a narrative to show support. He wants the riots and the looting. And quite honestly, as I heard one of Trump's supporters say, a YouTuber, I check, he speaks on the stimulus and all that. And I just went to check on stimulus, found different people. He's one of them. And he spoke today and he's like, I'm a Trump supporter, but he's losing my support. But I found it funny, kind of like, to hear that man say what he said, which was what I said weeks ago, a long time ago, when me and Alexander first started having political discussions, debates. I think this is the first in history, a matter. Status change in the police system. Remember when Soros paid caravans doing the same with protests? Alright, bro. I thought you was riding out all night. I said, yeah, I'm gonna be going to. Look, I'm on here for number 20 anyway. I got it. Well, have a good one. You know they don't want no smoke. They just mad we got something to smoke. Stay safe, especially out there. Well, he's going to sleep, so to stay up and be a later thing. Yeah, agent provocateurs to stir the pot. Yeah, Steven was pointing out something that in the stream yesterday, some rich contractors or some rich person was having people leave behind bricks, stacks of bricks, amongst the streets and shit, in different locations, agitating, inciting. He's hijacking the cause to divide America. Soros. Well, I don't know what it's been like out tonight. I went out for a good 4 nights straight. I don't know what it's like, what the temperature is out there tonight. It's hot as hell. But as far as what's going on, I go do my daytime check. City's still standing. Here's a question nobody asks. I sent you a video on that as well. What's up with El Nuevo Rodeo? I wouldn't know to ask because I don't know what's up with El Nuevo Rodeo. I attended a juvie spot, Nueva Vista. That's all I know about the Nueve. But that's Nuevo. So, you got me, I don't know. The cop and the victim work security there. Yeah, you did. I spoke with her. I said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. They know each other. Right. Okay, this makes sense. Yeah. It's personal. I didn't go check the video though. I didn't. That's why I don't know anything about Nueva Rodeo. All right. It's a club. They have history. Well, there you go. Buddy despised him so much, he ain't even want him in the club. He's willing to kill him. Said he wouldn't be in the club. Damn. we talking about here? Jealousy now? Yeah, you're so big and all that, but you ain't so tough now, huh? It's probably what was racing through his mind. While he was killing him. No. Okay, for all of what I've seen, there's the before, he's subdued, he's walking around, he's cuffed. Then it jumps. Next video I see a filler. He's in the car. And some of those other officers ran around the car, closed the door. Then it jumps to him outside the car. And everybody's on his neck. And his entire body. They're all kneeling down on his body. So one dude had pressure on his lungs and his heart. Other dude had his intestines covered. You just shut your fucking system down. And of course your legs are gonna wanna fucking move. And that's the most irritating thing when you can't. So your fucking mind is racing and then his buddy on your neck. I don't know if you really get any wins or muster up any fucking strength whatsoever. Pressed up against a fucking car in the ground. I don't know. And the last guy getting caught on the camera had his hand in his pocket. But I bet if we check that video again, those other cops had their hand off the vehicle. So that you can get under that fucking vehicle and you can turn a 180 pound into fucking however strong you are up top. Well, apply some more pressure. Now this feels like 240 pounds. And if I just put my knee behind your neck and my hand in my pocket and tighten up my shoulder, it's just solid weight. And solid weight, you'll wear out. You can feel your breathing. Oh yeah. Get more pressure. Dig my foot into the ground behind me. Saw how his boot was in? Yeah, that's pressure there. Here we go. I'm good. We're locked in. You good? Yeah, you good. All while my hand's in my pocket. Because you're completely subdued. So, you know, I could go on a rant and punch you in the face many times right now, but I just keep my foot on your neck, as the phrase goes. Why when ambulance came, police medics got out? Police medics got out when the ambulance came. Two autopsies, two different conclusions. How do you get two autopsies? I heard that the cop who had his knee on his neck was paid to kill him, but under different circumstances. But I don't know if it's true. Jesus, this goes that deep? So we're past jealousy. Now we're looking at a hit. Jealousy doesn't get to walk out the room. But now it's an all-on hit. They weren't supposed to get a crowd gathering, but did. How would you expect to grab someone in broad daylight as the cops these days and not get a crowd gathering? Yeah, I didn't. You can do some further research. Watch that video. Maybe there's a problem with the link or something. I just got to double check because I texted you. I have to find that. This lever ranch that nobody's asking questions about. Well, the answer to that would be because I think the people got enough to go on. Quite honestly. Just got enough to go on. What? Yeah, they killed him. Yeah. I don't even think that everybody out here knows that. You know what I mean? How deep the sickness goes. Right? Jesus Christ. So, Jesus Christ, Pete. I just, flipped to my Instagram for a second. I'm going to keep his name reserved. But it's racist Latinos are worse than white people. At least they're privileged. You just wish you were? I said, what? He had 7 likes. People are livid these days, huh? Think about this white girl shot by black cop, no protest. Then the father's son killed black guy, no protest. Right, there was that. That actually got overshadowed by this. And if you ask me, that was a catalyst to this. Right, I caught wind of that one too. I had the video had been in police possession for 3 weeks. Some shit like that. They only released the video. The video got released because it was an inside exposure or some shit. They weren't gonna say nothing about it. They wasn't doing nothing about it. And when no court case, wasn't nothing brought up. So I'll just see that. Oh shit. The office didn't do nothing. Nah, they kept the video. Oh, so we letting the civilians just go ahead and kill him, huh? Oh shit. I think about time we get in on some action. What you think? Well, I got this guy who's ready to give us some bread to, get this guy out of here. And tell him it's a done deal. Huh? Is that how it went? People at all-time highs. And the funny thing, I know that dude. And as you said, the Soros thing, inciting division and racism seems to be catching. Jesus Christ. Well, and that post is out of New York. It's out of New York City. Buddy's in New York City. That's how he feel. I'm like, wow. It's gotten that rife. This happens. Goes worldwide. Oh, the rabbit hole is deep, sir. Up to that. And you wouldn't believe, but I had the entire conversation that Alexander and I have been on for months with my neighbor in about half an hour, but they were the ones talking it. Cue, everything, son, everything. Older black woman. And she was bing, 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 and I didn't know, and well, if we're being misled, he's doing this, that, and the third, and I'm like, yeah, I got a friend of mine who's older than me and talking about it with him. Yeah, I've been hearing that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and there's that guy. She's cute, and yeah. It's crazy. Universal. I mean, I'm off the grid, and yet the message still gets to me. The universal energies and messages. So that's where I'm at. I understand there's gonna be problems. You know, when people don't like people, man, they don't even like that you breathe. You can't breathe correctly around people that don't like you. You know, oh, look at how he's breathing. They don't want to see you breathe. So I understand he's gonna get hated on. I've been watching that from the door. What I did not know was the things I'm hearing. That he's apparently heading up. So, again, I guess more patience is needed. They're playing us all. When you say they, ooh, the media pumps the narrative. Right now, we want Antifa doing their thing to get the puppet masters. Right now, we want Antifa doing their thing to get the puppet masters. Because they're going to run back and tell their people, so we follow them. I swear to God, I haven't seen the Antifa member who I feel is an Antifa member and a member of our community. I haven't seen him as of late with all this. If they aren't active, we can't find them. They know to hold back because without their involvement, America's doing enough to the narrative of which they would have had the path on. So, and since the president just announced it, they're terrorists, it's probably good to do the quarantine, stay at home safe thing. You know, get on the internet. I don't know, I'm not an Antifa organizer or anything, but I'm just thinking. But additionally thinking, wow, those who were in suspicion, because that's all we really need to go on, right? Suspicion of being Antifa related, probably getting some knocks at their door and shit. Hey buddy, what you up to? Come with us. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Yeah. I personally don't know. I don't see secret convoys moving around and shit. I'm not on the radar at night or the day, midday, at any point. Listening to police activity and their scramblers and what they're really up to and get the military grade 1, 2. No. I'm over here with my mustard seed faith. Mustard seed of faith. Of hope and faith. 2 mustard seeds. Need to chime back with the guys who go shots. But that's the thing. When dealing with bad guys, if they're smart, and normally there is that level of IQ, they know not to run back to HQ. Take the movie Heat, for example. In it, Danny Trejo I think that's his name, right? The older Mexican guy. I love him. The shit hit the fan, and he had to lose his tail. Like, you know, the feds were on them, and he's like, "Yo, do you know if you know, I'll do circles around the block. I'll lose them. I'll double back. How do you know? How can you be certain you lost them? I don't want to bring the police back to you. They're on me like a cheap suit, man. I can't shake them. I don't want to bring them back to you." And he canceled out. So there's probably a lot of that going on. But I feel if all this was put into play for that, then like the feds and them, they should have already had months of evidence from where people are, where they go, where they can run to, who they associate with, yada yada. So when the fucking raid happens, we know where to go, we know what to do, free the children, so forth and so on. 800,000 children come up missing in this year, a yearly year. How come nobody's asking about that question? Where are the children going? Is it just a bunch? Is it by chance that damn near 1 million children every year make foolish decisions and find themselves missing? Some become found in parts, unidentifiable. What's up with this secret network beneath our feet here? Linked to every damn state in the fucking country. What's up with that? I think it's time we bring that about. Send the military down there. That's what you do. While we pew up here with bricks and rubber bullets, send the military down there. Let them know there's a whole fucking catacomb and caverns within our own country. A whole system. And we're going to need a lot of night vision. Goggles, air supply, all that. Ammo, let's go. Chop, chop. We're down to 2 minutes. And just gotta take a quick check. Hey, Unique, you with us? I think she is. They also want us distracted from Senate hearings. Adam Schiff, who claimed Trump colluded with Russia and lied over impeachment, his sis married Soros' son. That's the guy that's on trial right now. I was about to go in and do some delving and check, like, what the fuck is really, but I didn't. The whole Russia issue, he has glasses, this guy, right? Adam, I didn't attach the name. I saw it. Oh, it's this guy, and yeah. So, did you serve anybody a tall glass of shut the fuck up? Just checking the register. Any sales tonight? He's married to Soros, my sister. 9-1. We all turned up on a Thursday and that one. That's what's up. I knew we could do it. I knew it. I said I kept the faith. That's what I do. I.e., y'all missed it, but I only smoked 2 blunts. Huh? No, for real, yeah. Soros bought into Activision. Now we can't Start new season? What the fuck? To be continued. As I'm banned, kind of like on my other account for some more time here. Like, the PlayStation shit wore out on it as well. Like, so it was perfect timing. But I'll be back with both of y'all on the Call of Booty. I'll be back on the Call of Duty. I've been seeing them doing little things, and of course, but I'm not there. I think I got another 2 weeks. I gotta go and look in the email as to what date it was. I don't even remember. I think I might have thrown that shit away because I've just been like, oh, YouTube, junk mail. But, you know, due to the copyrights that I won't be receiving this channel, this broadcast. That is a relief. When I cut this off, there should be no ding, 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 ding going off and shit. They fixed the comments. That's what's up. Y'all got notifications because I sent them. I don't know about anybody else. Because he wants us protesting, not gaming. So he bought into Activision now, and we can't. You guys are gonna misery for everyone. I am fucking done. Welcome to my battleship. There's room for all of you. I'm banned. I can't even play the game if I wanted to. I can turn it on and then it's like 0 and I don't get any of my licensing or anything. So it's like, I don't know what the hell are we doing here? Building a useless account in the meantime while we're banned. I'm not interested. But so, and I just got the thing that was a new map. I just saw that they put up a new map, right? But that's not on the shit we do, Plunder. That's on 6v6 or some shit. Which is cool. I really wanted to get into fucking Last Man Standing. I never did. I'm Plunder. No way, Alex. These are the facts. I've been doing my part. Hot damn. George, listen, let's get the 5 for trolling life. George Soros needs to send me a check. But why, John? Because I've been banned and I've been out there protesting. I haven't seen a pile of bricks or a box of AR-15s anywhere. But I've been off the video game thing. I really have. Like, check my recent game history. The recent game history should date back to about, I don't know, last week sometime when I decided to play Mortal Kombat. Finish him. That's it. So, why yet again I have not received my stimulus check, my initial stimulus check, any other stimulus check, or a cut from George Soros is beyond me. I mean, if you really wanted to, you know, a voice to get behind, just imagine, you know what I mean? Me there at the podium, listen people, for far too long. Y'all already feel the surges of vibes that y'all get on the nightly and the daily from me. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? That's, I don't know who they work for, but whoever they work for has moved to silence my voice. That's what all the DDoSing is about. And the obsessing and unlimited deep riding. It all makes sense now. I should probably load up my guns if there's a knock at the door at some point. Oh boy. I will see all of you fine folk like Unique and Alexander later. Stay safe, stay smart. We've been doing good on this part. Stay up. Yeah? For sure. Alright. That was, finish a move, the seconds, we got seconds. If you got anything you feel, anybody needs a tall glass of, let us know. You already know. I'll catch you on the next one as well. It's been a pleasure. And we outie. 3,000, yo. You do the same, Alexander. Look after you and yours as I look after me and mine's. Unique. You mirror that. I'm gonna catch him on the next go round. Alrighty then.